What's up? So we're gonna answer some questions from Playster right now. Without further ado, Jack, number one,
you guys have pretty much grown up on camera. How do you think that has influenced you?
grown up, I mean, we have spent the last 3 of our years on camera for sure.
For the most part, yeah.
I feel like something it's done to me is just made me more confident, more comfortable in my body, just because, every angle is pretty much exposed physically and like emotionally, just like who you are as a person, so.
Very true, there's no hiding on camera,
Yeah,
It is what it is.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm probably more confident. What about you?
I think I'd agree with that. It's definitely made me more confident in just who I am and more self-aware, I guess. Like, I used to hate my voice when I'd hear it on camera, and then because my voice really is that high, really. But then the more I heard it on camera, I got used to it. And
everybody has that.
Hey, this is really my voice. This is really my voice. So I guess it makes you very self-aware as a human being.
It does.
And I'm very grateful for that.
I'm grateful as well.
Thank you, camera.
Number 2, your focus on YouTube is all about music. When did you decide to make the switch from comedy sketches to music?
I don't think there was really ever a fine line when we made the switch. I think Jack and I are still very comedic people, I just don't think we post on Vine as much anymore. More because of the platform, not because of, Jack and I's comedic pursuits.
Right.
But I think music definitely did start becoming more of a priority once we put out our first few songs and realized our fans were fully supportive.
Well, and back in Omaha, Nebraska, where we're from, we didn't have the luxury of going into studios and making songs. So
it wasn't that easy back then.
Yeah, the creation process wasn't as fun as it is today, and I think we're so addicted to getting in the studio and just having a good time, vibing out with everybody in the studio, that we can't go a week without making a new song, and that's an amazing thing now.
Let alone a day.
Yeah, I feel like, let alone a day, I feel like now we can go, even a month at a time without doing a comedic sketch, even though we do love comedy and creating all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, focus is just switched. It's just what happened. Music. Alright, number 3. You Don't Know Jax involved plenty of fan questions in your Ask Jax segment. How important is it to involve your fans in everything you do?
I think that's crucial.
That goes without saying. I mean, our fans are the only reason we're here, and literally right here in Los Angeles. All the money that we've made is solely because of them buying tickets or them buying the song or streaming it somewhere.
Yeah, artists gotta realize the reason you can do what you like to do, the reason you can go to a nice dinner or go on this vacation or buy your mom a car. The reason you can do this stuff as an artist is because you're fans and because they're undying support.
Right.
And so you really got to always give back and make sure you include them in everything because, I like to see Jack and I as, one and the same with our fans at this point. They're just like a big family to us and we're just so forever grateful for everything. So always you're going to include our fans. Yes. That's just a fact.
But specifically in the Ask Jax segments, I would say that made the book way more interesting for me because there's only so much we can think of between us two. It's fun to get questions that you guys are dying to know or that the fans are dying to know because,
why not give the people what they want, right?
Exactly. So if the fans are going to buy the book, you got to put the fans in the book.
Were you worried about sharing certain things in this book?
I would say something for both of us right now. At the very beginning of the book making process, we were we're going to put a lot of pictures in there. We want it to be very visual. There's a bunch of embarrassing pictures of us from the past that could be in the book, but we don't want them to be in the book. But then we made this decision. We were like, you know what? We're going to tell our parents, our parents' friends, anyone who grew up around us, that they just have to
send in
throw in any picture.
Don't even run them by us. Just try to embarrass us because we were like, if we really want to capture the authenticity of this book and the authenticity of our childhood, growing up, everything, then we gotta just let our parents and we gotta let our family members and those who were close to us growing up be the ones to submit the pictures. And
definitely
we can't even see them.
Yeah, looking through the book though, we found. I know at least 5 pictures.
I cringed 4 times. 4 times at least.
We just there's some funny pictures from the past that I wouldn't have even thought of. But I'm glad they're in there because now our fans know
it's just real.
Even more about us. So that's what I love and that's what we want at the end of the day.
All right, question 5. What's the one thing each of you don't know about the other?
Man, I've never been asked that.
It's weird. Being around someone pretty much every hour of every day.
Yeah,
we tend to know most things. Maybe
I really don't know how to answer that. I feel like I know literally anything about it. If anyone asked me a specific thing, I would just be able to
I don't know how many leg hairs he has.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a lot of those guys. I don't know what Jack wore yesterday. To be honest, I could not tell you. What Jack wore yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Gosh, I put so much effort into that.
Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much as deep as we can get because we know everything about each other. Question number 6. Before becoming social media stars, what were your plans for college? College for sure was definitely going to be in our future.
Was the plan. I think we were going to be at U of A, Arizona maybe.
Yeah, bear down baby. U of A for sure. I already had my student ID number. They were shipping my card, but then I was like, wait, Mom, Dad, nah, we're gonna move to Los Angeles. And I'm really happy we did, because now we're here answering this question right now. I definitely was interested in marketing and entrepreneurship, which is kind of like what we're doing now, you know, running our own business. So I'm excited with what life has done.
100%. And I think, you know, if you can find an alternative route to college and something that's productive and something that's, you know, really enjoyable to you, then go for it.
Always.
College isn't the only option.
One book everybody should be reading right now. I remember it was Hatchet. I think it was my favorite book. One of, I think, 3 or 4 books that I've read all the way through. And yeah, just truly inspiring, motivational, and I think you should read it.
I think one book everybody should be reading right now is...
Ooh.
A Long Way Home.
A Long Way Home.
It's a beautiful story about a boy's journey, you know, escaping the rebels in Africa, and it's just a great.
Hell yeah.
Laughing, it's not
No,
fun.
I'm thinking, because I'm imagining like when you read this, you must have been like a 6th grader.
I was in high school.
Okay, never mind. I'm so wrong now.
A Long Way Home. Check it out.
Number 8, easy, Twitter or Instagram. Personally, Instagram for me.
I'm a Twitter guy, you know. I like thoughts.
Number 9, Pancakes or Waffles.
I'm a waffle guy, but I go through phases, you know.
I go through phases.
I was a French toast was my most recent phase.
Yes. That
Now I'm a waffle guy. I'm sure I'll be back to pancakes, which was the initial.
I think
my phase.
honestly, I would like.
Soon.
I think I like waffles. They're crisper. Number 10, hot dogs or burgers.
It's burgers all day.
It's burgers. I mean,
the only time I'll have a hot dog, honestly, is either a school cookout or
4th of July.
Or 4th of July. There's 3 ones now. 4th of July or a football game. Like, you know, it's the only time.
I did have a hot dog at the football game last week.
Like, I would never just be like, hey, Mom, can we have hot dogs for dinner?
Yeah, but you might say that about burgers.
I might say that about burgers.
I want a nice beefy burger, especially being from Nebraska.
Hey, guys, trying to get some hot dogs real quick? Trying to get some wieners? Like, no, nobody really says that. It's clearly burgers.
Number 11, sweet or salty?
I'd say it depends on the time of day.
Definitely, very dependent on the
Morning time is definitely a salty time. You know, you want some eggs, you know, nice and peppered.
Sweets before bed, though.
Sweets before, yeah. You know, at nighttime I might get a little sweet tooth, a little craving going on.
There you go.
So,
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
12, Disneyland or Universal Studios? I think my answer would have changed, you know, like as a kid to now. Because
Disney's like more magic. It's more youthful.
Magic, not as big of roller coasters, which I'm all about thrill nowadays. So Universal's got that for me. They have like 6.
So currently Universal?
Yeah.
I go with Universal too.
Yeah.
Just more thrill.
Still love Disneyland though.
Still love you, Disney.
13, Star Wars or Star Trek?
Wars.
I grew up with the Wars.
Wars.
Man. I love the new Star Trek movie though. I saw it. All right, number 14, dogs or cats? I'm gonna have to go with dogs.
Dogs.
We got our puppy right here. He's sleeping actually.
Cub.
Come on, wake up for the video, bud.
Come here, bud.
He's a little sick right now, but honestly, he's got such a personality, and that kind of goes into why I like dogs. I feel like.
Tell me you wouldn't be a dog guy.
Oh my God.
After seeing this guy. I mean, come on. No cat can even flex on film.
I love cats. They're kind of wise and they keep to themselves.
They're cool. You know, they seem humble, but I don't know. They seem like a little more weird. They just seem like they can just do anything at any time. You know, they're too unpredictable.
They are very unpredictable. So dogs on that one, but we respect cat people. It's okay.
We respect you, cats.
15, not singing for a week or not talking for a week.
I would say not singing.
I mean, I gotta communicate with people.
I'm a rapper, so.
Hopefully, we're not on tour when I have to do this, but yeah, I would say not singing for a week would be easier. 16.
Never sing again or never play an instrument again.
Ooh.
Never sing again.
See, this is the thing. Like I'm already here on the vocal charts, but I'm still like low on the instrumental charts.
You think you're here, huh?
So I feel like
Give yourself pretty high rank.
I think I gotta go with my momentum. I can't just like, you know, give up where I'm at and then.
Just because your answer.
Yeah, I think my answer would have to be never play an instrument again, which is sad, but that's what it is. Number 17, Cheez-Its or Ritz Dips. Great last question.
I would say Cheez-Its.
Yeah, Cheez-Its.
Because
what is that like? It's like plastic cheese. No offense.
Yeah, the Ritz Dips. Like I feel like I'm dipping it into just processed goop.
Yeah, think about how long ago that was like gooped into the little container that you
Cheez-Its,
bought
I mean, like
that day.
check the commercials. They got an entire cheese square that goes into one little zip.
Yeah, a little zip.
And on top of that, there's scientists monitoring.
There's scientists. They have to like make sure they're extremely well cheesily behaved.
They have white lab coats. They're studying each cheese. I mean, based off the commercials. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna go with what I know. Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its for sure.
All right. Well, thanks, Playster. We appreciate your questions.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you soon.
Peace.